Hey boo hey, welcome back to my channel. Today we've got like 8 months worth of empties to go through. So I got my water, get your drink, water, orange juice, a little wine, whatever time you're watching this, and let's go ahead and get right into it. First things first, these are not going to be in any type of order, just to give you a heads up. So I probably should have separated them out in case you wanted to look at a certain place, timestamp or something, but we're just gonna get through it as fast as we can. This is gonna be the Snuggle Super Fresh 3-in-1 and wash scent booster. It is now a 5-in-1. I've been using this for years. I think in one vlog I actually put that I've been using it for like 3 years, and I have no concept of time because I've been using it for about 10 or 12 years. So it's been a staple for me. Like, it just stays in the rotation. I love it. My clothes smell fresh. They feel softer. Absolutely love it. Feminine wash. This is from Equate, which is Walmart's brand. I continue to buy this. It's for sensitive skin, especially since it's such a sensitive area. We don't need no irritations or anything like that. I am trying a new feminine wash, so I'll let you know how I feel about that. I also picked up, or at least went through, I should say, 2 of these Tide pods. I've got another one that I'm going through. For some reason, they're not fully dissolving in the washer that my apartment complex has, so I'm probably going to go back to liquid. But these are okay. I liked how, when they worked, because it may just be the washer, I don't know what's happening, that it was getting my clothes really clean. Like, that with the scent booster was my jam, and now I just seem to be having issues with them. So I don't know. I've got sensitive skin, prone to eczema, severely dry skin. I can break out really easily. So Tide has been my tried and true for years, but I may just go back to the liquid so that I don't have to worry about the dissolving issue that they're suddenly having. I have gone through a couple of candles from Bath & Body Works. This one's going to be 1,000 Wishes. This one's Champagne Toast. I currently have, I think it's You're the Only One or something like that burning. I hit up the candle sale in December and got a whole bunch of them, and I love these. Like, these, man oh man. I mean, I'm sure everybody knows about the Bath & Body Works thing. If you don't, get up on it like right now because it's fantastic. I also burned a Glade candle. These ones are more affordable option. If you can't catch the Bath & Body Works on sale, they still burn really nicely. They will smell up the whole house. The Glade ones can be a little bit stronger, so you may not need to burn them as long. The ones that I have are a softer scented, so I can let them burn a little bit longer than like the Glade one. But still really good candle. I don't notice any crackling or anything with that. I'm even at a more affordable price point. Mouthwash, Listerine. This is just an OG. Continue to buy it. I don't think this one, I was going to say, I didn't think this one had anything to do with whitening, and it doesn't, which is okay with me. I can keep it or leave it, like whitening. I know that we all want whiter teeth. I just want good teeth. I come from a family that has bad genetics when it comes to teeth and mouth, so let me just get good teeth and gums, and then we'll be good. Febreze Air. I absolutely love this in the bathroom, and, well, either one, I guess. Do you say restroom or do you say bathroom? Let me know down below. But I love this in there, just, for me, for my friends, to freshen up some of the, like, towels or the shower curtain or anything like that, or if I just need for the air to be fresh. You know what I mean? Like, I absolutely love this one. I have tried some of the off-brands, and they're not as great. So I will probably end up repurchasing the original OG Febreze. Yes, it's more expensive, but sometimes you get what you pay for. It was cold and flu season, of course, so I got a disinfecting spray. This is Linen Blossom Scent. This was on sale, I think, at like a Walgreens or Target. No, Walgreens or CVS. I think it might have been Walgreens. And I had COVID like last November, and so I just needed to get some. I need to buy some, just have it in the house, you know how it goes. Also great for colds is this traditional medicinals or organic Echinacea Plus. This promotes immune function, and it's got elderberry in it. This has saved me. Like, man, I can't even put it into words. I'm really tea picky. Like, I need for my tea to be a little bit more sweet. So I get this, I steep it with my Keurig, and then I put in a peppermint and honey, all natural stuff, and it just, first off, it knocks me out. Like, I get the best sleep. I know NyQuil is like, like the thing, but this for me, be it that it's all natural or at least more natural than like NyQuil or DayQuil or, those kind of things, it knocks me out. I get the best sleep. I don't have any of the after effects. Sometimes with over the counter drugs, you can get, drowsy or upset stomachs or headaches or anything like that. And none of that with this. So I have already purchased, I think, maybe 2 other boxes. This is my second box, I think, that I have of that. And it's a keeper. Baby wipes. No, I do not have children, but I do use this for cleaning up my makeup. So, like, if I'm trying to get a really sharp line for my eyeshadow or I have any fallout, baby wipes are the way to go. They're much softer than makeup wipes. They won't dry out your skin because they're made for more sensitive skin, so they won't dry it out. I just continue to buy those. Moving into hair just a little bit, the Shea Moisture Strengthen and Restore Treatment Mask. I believe they reformulated this because this last time I bought it, I did not like it nearly as much as I did previously. I had bought some of the packets that used to be available at Target and really enjoyed those, which was what made me pick up the big one. And I just felt like it was too drying. Like it was too thick for it to actually meld into my hair the way that I wanted it to. And it just, when I was trying to detangle, not this obviously, but trying to detangle my hair, I just felt like it was not creating that slip that I needed it to create. And I will not be repurchasing that. Like, that's not one that I am even remotely thinking about repurchasing whatsoever. This is not an empty, but I can't use this anymore. Olaplex number 9 Bond Protector. I felt like this did absolutely nothing on my hair. Absolutely nothing. It says it's supposed to be a nourishing hair serum. I felt like my hair was dry. I felt like my hair was sticky, which is weird. Like, I've never felt that before. I felt like it didn't mix in with the other, like, products I would use on top of this. So, like, I would try and do a leave-in conditioner, a cream, and an oil, and just kind of add this in there. And it just, no matter what order I did those things in, this just was not it. The other products weren't as effective as they normally were, I felt like, on my hair. So, it's not an empty, but it's getting up out of here. I am so sad to see this go. This is the Farsali Liquid Powder, the Oil Balancing Serum. This is no longer available, which is why I'm sad. It's a serum style. You, of course, would put it on your hands. You could rub it or pat it onto your face, and it would dry down into a white, I don't want to say chalky, but you could definitely see it dry down on your face. And it would just help keep my oils at bay all day long during the summer. Like, it was the best thing that I've ever used to help control my oils and keep my makeup looking flawless, my skin still looking healthy without drying it out. I didn't have any reactions to it. It doesn't have any scent. Like, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect. So I'm hoping, since Farsali is actually back in business now, that they decide to reboot that, because that would be awesome. I went through a couple of things of flushable wipes. We all know what those are for. I just get the great value ones. Those ones are super soft. They're affordable. I don't feel like they rip or they tear. They don't dry out. Like, I've really, really enjoyed those. Also used up a CeraVe moisturizing cream. This is my go-to. Like, it's scent-free, so there's not anything that I have to worry about clashing if I decide to put on a perfume. It's rich, but not thick or greasy. It doesn't leave behind any film. I can go right into putting on clothes. I absolutely love this. Again, I have really dry skin sometimes, and this just kind of helps bring that right on back. Like, it brings in the life. And if I do decide to put on a perfume, it does help. Like, I can layer it, you know. I'll put on this and then put a perfume over it, and it will help for the perfume to last even longer. Also, able to use it on your face because it's a full full body moisturizer. This Beja, probably pronouncing that all extra wrong, Beja Flor Elastic Cream. This is from Sol de Janeiro. They're usually known for the Boom Boom Cream in the yellow. I don't remember what the scent is, but I know that I don't like it. So I got this one. This one is a much more soft floral scent. And this is okay. I mean, I like how it smells, which is the biggest and the best thing about it. But I don't feel like it did anything in regards to boosting collagen. I didn't notice any less wrinkles, like none of that. I don't feel like it really hydrated. So as great as it smells, I feel like I would still have to pair it with something to get the moisture and hydration that I'm wanting. And I don't know that I want to do all of that for this amount, because this thing is not cheap at all. Sephora has skincare, not just makeup and, you know, brushes and things like that. So I've gotten my hands on the Sephora Nourishing Moisturizer that had prebiotics. This was actually pretty good. I don't know that it's something that I will be repurchasing because there are other things that I like better. But if you are on a budget and you've got dry skin, you're looking to have a little bit more of the prebiotics placed back in, you know, from environmental factors or whatever the case may be, and you don't have a lot of concerns in regards to anti-aging or anything like that, you just need like the moisture, this one would be a really good one. I felt like a little bit did go a long way with this. It wasn't greasy. I have real oily skin, so if there's even a little bit of grease, I'm not about that life. Like I did feel like it was lightweight, so this is just a good affordable option. While at Walmart, I had picked up this Garnier Skin Active Moisture Balm. It's super hydrating and pore tightening. Definitely hydrating. Like, the amount of active ingredient that they put in this to create that hydration, you could feel it immediately. This was actually not bad. I'm not a big fan of sheet masks. I feel like they're a lot of work. They can tend to slide off. They can fall off. You know, like if you don't get the holes right in the eyes and the nose and the mouth, it can be a whole thing. So I liked this for just like a quick, short self-care night, but it's not something that I can see myself picking back up. One thing I will be repurchasing is going to be the CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser. Now you're probably saying, Kurt, you have oily skin. Why are you buying a hydrating facial cleanser? Because oily skin still needs hydration. 90% of the time, the reason that you have oily skin is because it's making up for hydration or moisture that you don't have. So, CeraVe has one that's more affordable, at least price per ounce, at the drugstore than some of the higher end products, and I continue to go back to this. It's lightweight, it's hydrating, but doesn't leave, again, another film or any oiliness. I don't feel any like tightening on my skin. It gives me like a very healthy glow. I really enjoyed this, and I continue to enjoy it each and every time that I purchase it. I've also really enjoyed this Dove cream oil. These are so hard to find. I originally had one from Aveeno that I loved that was in a more purple kind of container that looked very similar to this, but they discontinued that. So then I found this one time at Walmart. It was like, yes, I love me a cream oil. Cannot find it anymore. So now I need to go on the hunt for another one. So if you know one or have any suggestions, leave it in the comment. I would love to know. I would love to try it out. That was really good on my sensitive skin. This one is that nice hybrid where it's got that oil, which is going to hold in the moisture, but it's also that richness in the cream. It's just right in the middle of that. It's a beautiful, smooth kind of feel on the skin, almost luxurious. This is like a good self-care kind of night. Like, I love this. I felt like I went through this really quick because I just used it like every day. It was the best thing. I absolutely loved it. Lightweight, because in the summertime, we're not trying to do nothing. At least not in this humidity here in Iowa. We're not putting on nothing that's super rich. We're not putting, If it's holding on any kind of heat, it's done. We're not doing it. I got some plackers. I continue to buy these, you know, just trying to take care of what I got. They don't shred, which is a big plus for these. Disposable washcloths. I found these at Dollar Tree and was like, that's interesting. Let's try them out. They were pretty good. They'd be great if you go camping. If you're maybe at a hotel, you know, like those kind of things, something to throw in an emergency kit. This is a really, really good option. Vitamins, because we need vitamins. One a day, Women's Craves gummies. These are the ones I keep going back to because I like the gummy feeling. I'm such a big kid. If I could, I'd take Flintstones, but I feel like that would not do anything with the vitamin to weight proportion. Nothing at all. So these ones right here, Walmart, Target, you know, drugstore, they're affordable. These ones right here are these are the Daily Cleanse ones. I actually felt like these did something. I felt like my system and everything was running at a much smoother pace and consistency when I was using these. So if you were trying to do anything with like a weight loss or health and you need to get rid of some toxins, this is going to do it. Not in like a bad way. Like you're not going to be in the bathroom all the time. I didn't notice any upset stomach, any of those kind of things. It was just like a smooth kind of exit. And I also noticed a little bit of a clearer skin when I was on this. So Sephora carries these. I haven't seen them anywhere else. So it might be something to check out if you, again, are trying to just put better things into your body. I also have one Skin Quad Prebiotic, nurtures the gut and skin. I like this one better. This one I didn't feel like there was anything happening with this one. The Daily Cleanse one, I did feel like there was a difference. Also, Dove Body Wash. This is a holy grail for me. I continue to go back. I've used this as long as I can remember. Like, I don't think I've ever not used Dove. I've tried to use like Olay or I think Neutrogena has one and they just break my skin out. So Dove is like my holy grail. Dr. Teal's, who is usually known for the Epsom salt, has a shea sugar scrub. This was fantastic. This was absolutely fantastic. I am planning on getting another one of these, so I probably need to set this on the side so that I remember, because I have a couple from Tree Hut and I really do like them, but I feel like this one had a better equivalent mix of the liquids and the sugar, and it smelled amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's shea butter and almond oil. What else do you need? Another women's vitamins gummy. I'm telling you, big kid. Tropic Glow Tree Hut Firming Whipped Body Oil. I like this more than I like this. Do I think that it did any firming? Do I think that it did any of those things? No. But I felt like the moisture was much better on this than it was on the Sol de Janeiro one. And the price per container is also much, much better. I think I paid maybe $10 for this, and like the Sol de Janeiro was like $15, and it's not even like half of this. So if you were going to get, you know, anything firming or glow or anything like that, I would recommend this one over this one. Went through some deodorants, One Degree, One Secret. Both of them are really good. I go back and forth with them. I don't really have a favorite necessarily, but whatever's on sale out of those two, that's what I pick. We're actually getting through this remotely quick. I'm pretty proud. Another Tide Pods bag. This one's a little bit different, I think. Oh, because this one was the Simply one. So it had even less chemicals than the original Tide Pods, which are nice. But I think I like the original ones much better. Toothpaste. This is Crest. This is the Pro Health. Because again, I need all the assistance I can get in my mouth. So fluoride toothpaste for anti-cavity and anti-gingivitis. Continue to go back to this. Another moisture cream. This one was just a travel, not a travel, but a tester. What do they call it? Sample. There we go. Sample size that I got in a pickup order that I did. If you know me, you know I love Baby Yoda. So one of my very good friends gifted me this Star Wars foam hand soap. It did its job. It didn't dry out my hands, and it was so cute to look at. Like, I'm kind of sad that that's gone because I really actually did like that. Pattern Beauty's leave-in conditioner. Yes. I ended up buying a full size of this. I got a little, like, do I have the other ones in here? I don't think I do. I got like this in a itty bitty set, a travel set kind of thing, and love this. I felt like it actually did condition my hair over days. Usually with my hair, and maybe it's because I put it in protective style so often, I feel like once I actually do take my hair out and put in normal products, that it dries out really quick. Like, it just takes all of that, it sucks it in, it's gone. This lasted like 3 days. Like, I could feel the hydration, the moisture, the conditioning in my strand. So yes, I bought a full size one. I also really enjoy this matcha green tea and wild apple blossom. This is from the Not Your Mother's Natural line. Don't get the ones that are in the white bottle with a little bit of color. Get the ones that have all color, and then the writing is in another color, because those ones are natural. So silicone, sulfate, paraben free, perfect for curly hair, coily hair, even wavy hair, all of the things that we need for our hair type. So this right here is a butter mask. It's going to be much more rich, and I did notice it being richer on my hair. This one did not dry out. It rinsed out really well. I didn't feel like it left a film, but I still felt like my hair was much healthier than before. I did like this. There are other ones I like more, and I also have a few others that I need to get through. And because I wear so many protective styles, I don't need to purchase this right away. But this is a really, really good one. I've got some serums here. So the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. Yes. I noticed a difference with this immediately. Immediately. It is pricey, but it's been around forever because it actually works. This is something that I noticed plumpness. I noticed clarity. I noticed less pores. Anti-aging all up and down the street. I absolutely love this. I'm probably going to end up picking up a big one at some point. It's just, I gotta get my money right. Also noticed a huge difference when I use this consistently. That is the struggle. Discoloration correcting serum. This one is absolutely great for evening out my skin tone. I struggle with hyperpigmentation. I struggle with acne spots. This is like armor. This is like, yo, you can come through if you want to, but you're not going to stay long. It's a lightweight white serum. I kind of mix it in as a cocktail with other products. It creates a lot of hydration. Again, when I am consistent, I actually notice a difference, and it's on the more affordable side because Good Molecules is a more affordable brand. This one by Sephora, I didn't notice any difference. This is the Super Serum with vitamins C and E. Nothing. Like, I didn't notice a single thing. I didn't notice a glow. I didn't notice any turnover. I didn't notice any hydration. I didn't notice anything with that. So this one, I would say no. That's not something that I would recommend picking up whatsoever. The Proteiny Polypeptide Cream from Drunk Elephant. Why is this so heavy? I know there ain't nothing in here. Okay, it had me confused. This is a more pricey item, but it is definitely worth it. I didn't feel like it left anything behind on my skin, and I don't have time for that. Again, I've got oily skin. I'm not trying to feel anything on my skin. This is rich, but still really lightweight, blends in well. I didn't notice it counteracting any of the other products that I would use with it. This one I would recommend picking up. This AHA BHA, say that 3 times fast, clarifying treatment toner from CosRx. They're known for their snail mucin. Not going to be trying that. The thought of it grosses me out. But I got this, I think, on a 21 days last year from Ulta, and was like, you know what? The spray is super convenient, but I didn't feel like it did anything. I didn't, again, notice any cell turnover. I felt like I still had clogged pores. I'm still getting pimples, things like that. And so for the money, this was not something that I am planning on repurchasing whatsoever. A holy grail for me, however, is the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. This balances out my oils so well. I've gone through numerous sizes, this one being probably the biggest one that I've gone through, and I love it. Like, Clinique is also a brand that's been around for a while, so their stuff is good. It's classic, like very, very classic. That's one of my favorite products ever by them. Another moisturizer that I used is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. This one I feel was going to be really good for anyone who has dry or normal skin. It was just a bit heavy for me and my oily skin. I felt like it was effective, but the consistency of it just was not one that I was really into. I am currently using the oil-free one, the oil-free gel, and I do really like that one. So stay tuned for a current updates video because there will be one coming soon. I used a foot sponge. Was not going to show the sponge because that's gross. That I got, I'm pretty sure from Walmart. I did not like that. It was like literally like a sponge with the finest sandpaper on it, period. And I need something with a little bit of oomph to it. Please treat my feet right because that's what I need, right? So that was just, it was garbage. I hated it. This is from, did I say this already? Earth Therapeutics. It's the Soft Stone Exfoliating Foot Sponge. Hated it. Absolutely hated it. And another toothpaste. This is the Equate brand. I tried to see if it was a dupe for the Crest. It is not. The Gum Purified Deep Clean. I just didn't feel like it cleaned the way the Crest one does. Sometimes name brand is better. Sometimes it's not. In that case, name brand is. Advil for headaches, you know, that kind of thing. But that's just a mini size that I got so I can throw it in my purse. Allergy meds. This one is the off-brand to Allegra, and it works great because Allegra is expensive. Like, who's doing that? But these allergies, these spring and fall allergies are no joke. So this one I keep in rotation because it's got to stay there. Somehow I managed to save all of the makeup for last, probably because it's the smallest thing and everything's at the bottom, but that's so strange. The perfume that I've got in here is Broken. This is Vanilla Pearl. This is from Five Below. It starts out smelling really nice, like really high end, but then 15 minutes later, it's gone. Like, you can't smell it at all. Doesn't matter how much you spray. Doesn't matter where you spray it. Doesn't matter if you combine it with a lotion. Like, none of that matters. This one just did not last very long on my skin whatsoever. Granted, it was from Five Below. I should have known that it was not going to last like I wanted it to last. But sometimes, again, you can find really good off-brand stuff. Again, not the case for that one. Getting into the makeup, Flower Beauty, their Light Illusion Concealer. This is absolutely a beautiful concealer, but the shade range is horrible. So I am planning on picking another one up at some point. I've got quite a few, because my makeup collection has grown, quite a few concealers to go through before I pick this up, but this one blended out well. It gives really good coverage. It's lightweight. The creasing, like, I have fine lines, so they're bound to crease at one point or another, but the creasing wasn't immediately. It's more affordable, which is great. It's exactly what we need in our lives, more affordable concealer. Great highlighting shades, but if you're looking to conceal, the shade range is not the best. The Too Faced Prime and Peachy, they also don't make this anymore. This is something that I liked originally, and then I think as, I don't know, time went, maybe it expired, it just wasn't nearly as effective as it was at controlling my oils and creating that smooth base. So I'm glad that I finished this up. I think I did. I'm pretty sure that I finished that up, but that was just not something that I don't know that I will, if I had the option, would repurchase again, because I have primers now that I like more. Charlotte Tilbury, the Flawless Setting Spray. This is fantastic. I don't like a lot of Charlotte Tilbury things. I feel like Charlotte Tilbury is overhyped. But this one was one that I was able to get my hands on, and I actually really enjoyed it. Becca, the highlighter, it fell out. So that's gone. This was in the shade Chocolate Geode. I'll be honest, I didn't understand the hype. Like, not at all. I felt like this was a good highlighter, but I felt like the e.l.f. one, that it's expired. It's definitely time for this to go. I've had this for years. I felt like this one was much smoother. This one gave more pigment. This one was much more affordable. I got 6 shades for $10. compared to one shade for $30 or whatever. I just did not understand the hype of this whatsoever. So the fact that it fell and broke, I'm not devastated. This, I'm a little bit more devastated. I did go out and buy another one, and I have that in my collection, I'm pretty sure, because it just, again, expired. So this is something that I have used, I will continue to use as long as they make it. Juvia's Place, this one is one of my favorite brown lip liners. Ooh, we got a little bit left. We're going to need to use that. This is the Luxe Liner in Cola. It's so creamy. It's so smooth. It blends in well with any color that I put on top of it. It doesn't matter if it's another dark color. It doesn't matter if it's a brighter color that I'm making work for my lips. This, creamy. I love it. Yes, affordable. Juvia's Place, very rarely do I have a miss from them. Very rarely. Got some brow products. e.l.f. Brow Wow. If you know, you know. Affordable, pigmented, keeps your brows in place. This is a yes to being a holy grail for me. The Too Faced Superfine Brow Definer. I feel like this is not talked about enough. I'm already on my second one. I have other brow products that I'm also trying to use up, but this is one that I was like, yep, I need to have this. I have completely used this up. It is smooth. It is creamy. It blends well. The pigment, it doesn't drag, any of those kind of things. This one's up there for me. The Morphe one is also one that's up there for me because this one is a great drugstore option. I also feel like this isn't talked about enough. Like, can we talk about the untalkables? Please and thank you. Couple pair of lashes. These are the, what is that, 817. Maybe I'll put a picture because I don't know where the actual lashes are. But these ones I really, really liked. And then these ones I got from Chicago when I went for the Sarah Jake Roberts conference last year. These were $2 and they were in Missy. Also don't know where those are, but both of these I will be repurchasing. I remember absolutely loving these. Like, just the style, all the things about them were right. Last couple products. If you've made it this far, you're an OG. I know this is going to be a long one because this is like 8 months worth of empties. So make it last. Holy grail. Set everything in place. This is the matte one. Works great on my oily skin. I can also use the original one. Both of those are fantastic. This one gives more of a matte finish. The other one gives more of a natural finish. Ooh. It's really similar to the Charlotte Tilbury. Maybe I need to do a dupes video because I got some things up in here that are pretty similar. So, we're going to see, girl. Make sure you subscribe. And then finally, mascara. The number 7 Stay Perfect mascara. This is a tubing mascara that is very, very nice. It is a smaller bristled brush. So it gets right up in there, like all up in there. I don't feel like it creates a lot of volume, but it does separate. And because it's tubing, it lasts all day on my oily skin. So this is definitely something that I continue to buy. I don't know how many of these I've gone through. All right, we have made it to the end. Like, all 8 months worth of empties done. Yeah, it took a while. You're still here. You're absolutely amazing. Let me know your thoughts down below if you like these kind of videos. Hopefully it won't be another 8 months before I do an empty video, but you never know. Either way, you're not going to want to miss it. So make sure that you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you do not miss when I upload. Like, share, and comment down below as well. I love to hear from you guys. And those things also help for me to grow. They really, really do help me out. So do it. I want to hear from you. I love you. May God continue to bless you. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.